Hi, it's me, Sharon. Now, we've covered every single ground with the SousVide Supreme. I've showed you basic techniques, basic recipes for everyday foods all of us eat on a daily basis. Now, what we're gonna do now is kick up our game just a little bit. We went through salmon, we went through beef, we did ribs, we did dessert, we did veggies. We're gonna tap into that inner chef and see if we can really wow and impress our guests with some simple modifications to basic, simple, delicious ingredients on the SousVide Supreme. Me and the ribeye steak have a very, very good relationship. Why? Because there's a lot of good marbling on this guy. Now, when I put this in the sous vide machine at the right temperature with at least about 40 minutes, I gotta keep this cooking at 134 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna have a perfect medium rare steak. Hands down, perfection. I never have to worry about it. Here's the cool thing. I bought this steak about 3 days ago, vacuum sealed it, and it's as fresh as I just got it from the butcher today. So let's go and figure out what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna cut open my steak, really simple. Look at this beautiful ribeye. Oh my God, the marbling on that, that is just the primo cut. That's just the man cut, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. I absolutely love this cut of meat. I'm gonna take some salt, some pepper, and I'm gonna season it nicely. Pat it down just a little bit, and then again, always season both sides. Make sure both sides get the love. I'm already getting hungry, and I haven't even started cooking this thing yet. And pat it down. Now, I want to intensify some flavors. I really want to drop in. The ribeye's got a lot of fat. It's got a lot of flavor. But I want to add some more. Why not? The more the merrier. I'm all about bold, powerful flavors. Let's have fun. So, what I'm going to do is grab my vac sealer bag and load it up with this nice, big, I'd say this is about a good 18-ounce ribeye. Take some fresh rosemary, a couple fresh sprigs of thyme, and some butter. And our good friend, Mr. Garlic. Toss it in. Walk over to my vac sealer. Seal, vacuum. And it's done. I had one in here sitting for about 40 minutes is all you need. Oh man, I cannot wait. So what I'll do is literally, I just can't wait to get into this thing. It feels tender. I guarantee it's gonna be juicy. There has no other choice but to be juicy. It's kind of like I put it in a situation where, hey, there's no way you can fail. And that's always, always good news. And toss out my bag. Now again, every time I hang out with the guys and we go to either a steakhouse or they come over my place for dinner, I don't think I've ever ordered any other cut of meat other than a ribeye. It is by far my favorite. I'm gonna take some hot oil and a little bit of butter on a hot pan. That's what I want, that nice sizzle. And what we're gonna do is just sear our steak to build up a nice restaurant quality crust on it. Again, the meat is cooked perfectly already. It is fully cooked. But what we wanna do on this steak is just give it a nice crust. So the SousVide Supreme puts me in a position where I can always, number one, guarantee that I've got a perfectly cooked piece of meat. I can always guarantee that no matter how many orders I'm putting in there, they're gonna be cooked the way I need them to be cooked. I can guarantee you that every single time, the nutrients, the flavors, everything in that bag is gonna intensify the flavor of whatever it is that you're cooking. So all in all, it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. And whether you're an experienced chef, working at a 3 or 4 Michelin star restaurant, or you're an at-home chef like myself who loves food, loves to eat, is really passionate about it, or if you just can't even cook at all and want to learn how, this puts all of us in a great place because we can always make good food very easily. It takes the brain out of it and just allows you to perfectly execute things. So let your inner chef out, have fun with it, and plate it any way you like. I've got all these fun colors. Do what you like. What I'm gonna do is just grab a couple of my golden beets, a couple of my parsnips, and I'll just kind of lay them down right here. And I'll just kind of lay these down right there. And I'll grab some of these turnips and lay them down right there. Have fun with it, right? Now I'm going to grab some beets, put one over here. Why not put one over here? Again, it's your own creative expression. I mean, the melon balling is just fun. It gives it a different play, a different texture. Kind of, it's food. It's fun. It's tasty. Enjoy it. You know, have a good time with it. And that looks about right. That's good. And what I'll do, now that my steak's rested, I'm going to cut right into it. And you want to cut against the grain. So what I'll do is I'll cut it in some segments over here. And let's look at this. Oh, that looks fantastic. It's cooked perfectly. The juices are running through it. Let's look at this. I mean, I'm going to cut through it. It should look fantastic and perfectly cooked. I mean, look at that. It is just beautiful. Perfect cookery. Absolutely delicious. I can't tell you guys how. Oh, I'm going to just take a bite of this before I even plate it. That is butter in your mouth. Flavors are there. You can tell that it's been made with love. And all I did was set my sous vide supreme to 134 degrees and leave it there and let it do its thing. So let's just finish this off. Take a couple slices of my steak and then take a couple pieces of this steak and then just pile that right on top. Take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, drizzle that right around it. A little bit more salt. Then a little sprig of rosemary that's been sitting in my pan. Voila. You've got a delicious dinner that will blow the socks off of whoever it is that you're serving that to. Everything done sous vide, everything done simple. I've got everything tidy, clean, and it's cooked perfectly. Perfectly. Guys, I want to thank you. I appreciate you guys watching this. I hope you learned something fantastic. Take everything that I taught you here, put yourself to work, have fun with it, enjoy the Sous Vide Supreme, rock out, be your own inner chef rock star. Take care.